Perhaps one of our deepest prayers has never simply been for love. Perhaps it has always been for a love that feels like sacred partnership, a love that walks beside us as dreams unfold, a love that helps us become more fully alive. And whatever answer to that prayer arrives in ways far simpler and more beautiful than we imagined. Because sacred partnership is not merely a feeling. It is embodiment. It is love made tangible. It is your beloved quietly washing the dishes when exhaustion has settled into your bones. It is remembering exactly how they take their coffee. It is putting tomato slices on his peanut butter sandwich because you know that is how he likes it. It is a hand reaching for yours. A blanket placed over your shoulders. A question asked with genuine care. 1,000 small moments that whisper, I see you, I choose you. You do not have to carry everything alone. This is how love becomes real. This is how answered prayers often arrive. Not always through grand gestures, but through devotion woven into ordinary moments. In this reading, we gently connect with the parts of ourselves that long for this kind of care, yet feel uncertain when it arrives. The parts that know how to give but struggle to receive. The parts still waiting for permission to soften. We lovingly whisper to those places now. It is safe to receive. It is safe to be supported. It is safe to let love reach you. Most of us believe we are seeking freedom, and perhaps we are. But today freedom arrives wearing a different face, because the safer we feel, the more fully we can live. Sacred love creates a home within the nervous system, a place where we no longer need to brace for impact, perform for belonging, chase affection, or protect ourselves from every possibility of loss. This is a promise of freedom returning through love, not as control, not as possession, but as safety, as trust, as space to breathe. Love begins restoring what fear once took from us. It reconnects us where we have drifted away from our bodies. It gently calls us back into our own skin, back into presence, back into ourselves. And from that place, life begins to open. Movement becomes easier. Rest becomes possible. Joy becomes accessible again. Dreams begin to feel reachable. We remember how to inhabit our lives instead of merely surviving them. Love restores something sacred within us. It returns us to felt safety. It reconnects us with the wisdom of our bodies. It restores our sense of sovereignty. And so, freedom becomes something deeper than independence. Freedom becomes trust. Freedom becomes presence. Freedom becomes intimacy. Freedom is the starlight of a deepening relationship sky. It is the quiet unfolding of two hearts learning how to rest in one another. It is the brightening of intimacy. It is lived love. It is sacred partnership. And perhaps this is the answered prayer we have been waiting for all along. Ononkurukos tatetas tartas tikaha, likurukos taterta likurukos tortos tikaraka, danartas tartas tikaraka, danarta astartos tikurukon se, du urukos tarterta, du urukos tarterta, du urukos tortos tikarakan, du ichturuko lo uchun se, duru ostierta narta, Durokos tartastika ananartiertas tartastika rekachtartasta, likorokos tartierta likorokos tortastika reka, likorokos torta ostika reka nartihta, unortastiertas tarta, unortastartiertas tarta, ununkolokos tartierta, lu unonartiertas tartastika reka lunorti ihar, lukoroko hunda araka. Lukorokos tartiertas tarta anankalakastihta, di isiorto startastikaraka. De ononartasta achal, lukorokos tartierta, lukoroko onunkolokos. Onartastikaraka, onartas tartastikanankalakach tarta. Rikorokos tartierta, rikorokos tortostikaraka. Rikorokos tortostikanankachalas tartostikorokon. Donartiertas tarta, donartiertas tarta, donartiertas tarta stika anan sichta. Onorokos, onorokos, onorokos. It is done. It is so. Thank you. If this has resonated, please be so kind to share, like, leave a comment, or subscribe. With all my love, Francie.